Do you like how my dog just doesn't move out of the way? He's just a rock.
Good dog.
You live in his world.
I know.
All right, this time we're talking about Six of Crows by Leigh Bardugo, something like that. It is a fantastic fantasy series that is within the Grishaverse. So if you liked Shadow and Bone, you will likely like this series too, probably even more, like I did. But let's kick it off with a synopsis. So this is within the Grishaverse, but it's a standalone series following Kaz Brecker and his kind of gang of criminals in Ketterdam. And so it really reminds me of like if the Lost Boys were put into the Grishaverse and had to like survive. I picture that they would grow into be this group. I really loved it. And the whole premise of the story is that Kaz, the leader of this kind of like gang of criminals, gets propositioned to complete this task, this seemingly impossible task, and he needs to recruit like a really good group of people to go out with him to accomplish this and get a lot of money. So along the way, you meet his allies. You get to see a lot more of, not Ravka, Virgin, the FJ Virgin. Yeah, so you get to see other parts within this world and get to know different types of cultures that are there too. Did I miss anything big?
To me, it was kind of like a Lost Boys meets like Ocean's 11.
Yes.
Like this like crazy heist, with like all these tricks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This one is the first one, right?
Yeah.
So it kind of like, you kind of like meet the whole gang and like figure out.
Only two, right? So it goes Six of Crows and then Crooked Kingdom, and that's it following Kaz right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I rated this a solid I might even go A+ on this. I loved this book. From the first 30 pages, I personally thought that her writing was so much better. I did not like Shadow and Bone series.
Same. Yeah. This one was way better.
Yeah. This one, like, I was super impressed. She had a lot of cunning lines, a lot of very clever things, twists and turns, and the way she described everything really drew you in from like the first few chapters. So I loved that. Loved the story. Loved the setting. Yeah, might have a book. How about you?
The characters were so much better in this one. Like I really didn't like, aside from Nikolai, right? Like I wasn't crazy about Shadow and Bone characters, but like everyone in this book is so awesome, and like their group dynamic's so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
What does that say about us that we like a group of criminals?
Like Robin Hood.
Like a state. Like
she was whiny in Shadow and Bone though.
That's
yes, Alina. Oh, I cannot stand her or the guy. What was the guy? I'm bad with names. Mal, yeah. I thought they were both so stupid and both so annoying. And then they like, you meet like all the drags and you're like, oh, these guys are like so awesome.
Like, you want to hang out with them and learn from them.
Yeah. They're like, got better sarcasm and humor, and they're not like crying about every little thing.
What did you rate it, Anne?
I rated the series, so I rate them like by series because there's so many. But I rated the series a B+. I would definitely read it again. For the whole like Grishaverse, these two are probably, I don't know if they were my favorite because they were just like completely different than the other ones. Nikolai is obviously my favorite character, so it's hard to not pick the ones that are about him, but they were super good. So I would say B+ for both of these books.
I think.
Why not higher? Why B+?
Because they're not ACOTAR.
That's
That's batteries. they're not like Throne of Glass and Act. I was like way more I liked their characters way more. Like I was more attached to them.
Yeah.
And then like Grishaverse, I was really only attached to like Kaz, Nina, and then Nikolai.
How do you say the INEJ name?
The what?
Kaz's
Inej.
girl, not like Kaz's love interest.
I call her Inej, but I don't know if I say anything right. Inej.
I think I heard it on like Instagram.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Have you
Inej.
watched the show?
Mm-mm.
I started it, but I'm
So
like, these characters suck.
So this the gang is actually makes appearances. They're like added into Shadow and Bone.
What? Okay. There
So
goes
the show is like way better than the books in that aspect because you know like Kaz and there's a couple of them that are in there and they like do some stuff in the show. I don't want to tell you too much, but they're like interwoven into the show, whereas they aren't in the first 3 books. So that was kind of different, but I thought it made the show better because I did not like the first 3 books as much as I liked the Six of Crows books. So I was excited that they were in the show.
I didn't know that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it tonight. Liz, what was your rating?
I rated this book an A. I think these 2 books are my favorite, but I'm with Andrea that Nikolai is my favorite character overall, for sure. So, but I don't want to give spoilers for later books. But yeah, this Six of Crows, like duology was my favorite. So
For once, we are more similar on rating than you and Andrea.
weird.
Mwahaha. I don't think we really need. Do we need to dive into spoilers? Because I'm gonna start Crooked Kingdom tomorrow.
You seem like muted and asleep. Sorry.
No, I can't hear him. Maybe we should do a review of Crooked Kingdom and then do spoilers for the whole series. Do you want to do that?
Okay. That works.
Yeah.
Okay. But I will say, to your point, Andrea, real quick, Nina, it goes Kaz and then Nina for my faves in this one. She is so
She's hilarious.
badass and hilarious. Yeah, I really want to be a heart trender now. I'm just like make people faint or like be like, I'm getting tired of you, so I'm gonna just have you faint right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is definitely one of the better characters. I really liked her a lot.
Me too. Well, keep an eye out for an upcoming review of this entire mini-series, Crooked Kingdom and Six of Crows. We'll do a full spoiler reveal then.